Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Robert Hollis Jr. here, and I just want to first off say thank you, and it's an honor to be doing this for the Seven Figure Dad Show. I just so excited. I got a chance to really look over everything, and it's just so awesome that there's people out there like Jesse that's really trying to help other people out there and give them the information that they can have to succeed in life. And I love doing the same. And I was asked to do a little a show for you guys tonight, or I call them shows. You'll probably watch this recorded. And I was originally asked to type everything out. I'm going, oh my gosh, I'm so busy, and I'm actually a high school dropout. I'm not the best typer. So I said, hey, can I do a video? And they said, yeah, sure. This will be our first one. So once again, it's just a privilege and an honor to be sharing with you guys. So first off, like I said, my name's Robert Hollis Jr., and I come from very humble backgrounds. I, believe it or not, I dropped out of high school my freshman year to try to become a professional skater. So already shows you how smart I am. And, of course, being a professional skater didn't pay the bills. And, unfortunately, the people I hung around with influenced me to do some illegal things to make money, and I'm not proud of it. It's a chapter of my life, but I actually spent some time in jail. And one of the biggest takeaways I would really want everybody to get from this show is that you become who you hang around. I know a lot of people have heard that term before, but I don't really think people take it to heart and how important that is. I think one of the biggest problems in today's society is misery loves company, guys. Failure is not only accepted, but it's expected. See, if you're the kind of person that's trying to be an entrepreneur, whether it's network marketing or blogging or internet marketing, it doesn't matter what it is, and you're surrounding yourself with a lot of individuals that are not like-minded, you have absolutely no idea how much that is hindering you. I heard a quote the other day from one of my friends. His name is Billionaire PA. He's an awesome guy. And he said, listen, don't spend any of your current time with, don't spend any of your present time with anybody you don't see yourself building a future with. And that is such a true statement, ladies and gentlemen. You got to get around other people. And, like I said, failure is accepted. So you're around a bunch of people, and it's like, those things never work out. And hey, come back over here, and they're consistently holding you down. It's very easy to hold somebody down. But if you surround yourself with a lot of people that are trying to lift you up in life, you can accomplish virtually anything, ladies and gentlemen. So, I really wanted to drive that point home, because even though I have a very successful father and mentor that's an entrepreneur, I decided to not hang around him and hang around other people, and it ended up winding me in jail. Here I was 22 years old. I didn't have any education. I didn't have any work experience and a criminal background. Where would somebody like me go? I even did try to get a 9-to-5 job, and of course nobody wanted to hire me, so I ended up getting jobs at like Fatburger, McDonald's. Actually got a job at UPS, packing those trucks. And it just, nothing was enough to get by. I just always was one of those people that wanted something better for my life. So I actually decided to finally, humble myself and find a mentor to go out and learn this profession. And that'd be another key point for you guys, is that, you need to have a mentor and a coach. You need to have somebody teach you, the right ways and the wrong ways to do any business. It doesn't matter what you're doing in life. If you want to be a lawyer, a doctor, they all have apprentices of people that they're teaching how to become successful. And you got to find one of those if you're trying to become successful. And, so I went out and I finally said, listen, I'm going to listen to my mentor. I'm going to do this, network marketing thing, and I'm going to make all this money. And, I actually moved back in with my parents. And I think my first full year as a marketer, I think I made like a whopping like $2,000, woohoo. Yeah, I mean, $2,000 for the year, man. I mean, it was crazy. My second year was actually a lot better. I ended up making around $10,000 my second year, which, was pretty awesome, because here I am living at home, I didn't have rent and didn't have to worry about food. That was, pretty decent money. And my third year, I made $196,000, and that was actually purely in residual income. And, why am I telling you that side of the story? Because I know there's a lot of people out there that have this misconception of what it really takes to be an entrepreneur, what it really means to be a professional network marketer, internet marketer. It doesn't matter what you're doing. I actually have a video that I posted recently. If you want to see any of my trainings or any of the stuff I do, you can look me up on my Facebook fan page. It's CaughtTheDream.com. So CaughtTheDream, CaughtTheDream.com. So I had high school dropout. And I actually posted a video and it was called, would Pinocchio make a good network marketer? And I know it was a very controversial, thing to name a video, but, there's so many people out there that, you show up to an opportunity and it's like, hey, listen, you know 2 people that want to make money, right? Well, of course they know 2 people and they know 2 people. And and since everybody knows 2 people and 3 months from now, you're going to be making 10 grand a month. You should get in, woo, and not saying that can't happen. They're theoretical examples. I do them in my presentations, just like a lot of companies do, to show you what the potential of income is there. But I think a lot of people are brought in with this misconception that it's like a get rich quick thing, and you're going to wake up in a new Bugatti. And I'm telling you guys that though if you're with the right company, with the right products and the right mentor, you can make a lot of money fast. I'm not saying that you can't, but to make serious full-time income, to be a 7-figure dad, that takes commitment and hard work. And, I can tell each and every one of you right now, one of the things that just makes me so upset about our profession is, all those people out there that tried it. Hey, I tried one of those companies out for 60, I did one of those 90-day runs that they talked about, and I didn't make tons of money, so I quit. It's like, if you have that mentality, if you're watching this video right now and you're looking for the secret sauce, you're looking for that magic, thing that's just going to help you become rich, there is no secret, guys. It's just hard work. It's hustle. It's attitude. Jim Rohn says it the best. Don't wish things were easier, wish you were better. There is no secret to this, guys. There is game plans and what to do and what not to do, but you're going to have to go out there and really put some effort in. So, if you're a kind of person that says, hey, I'll give this 90 days and if I don't make any money, I'll quit, just save yourself some time and money and just don't even get started. I know that kind of sounds harsh, but I'm pretty direct with people when I'm trying to mentor them and also inspire them, because guys, look at me. If I can do it, you can do it. I'm a high school dropout that's been to jail. I know that if somebody like me, can do this business, I know you can too. And, I can tell each and every one of you, and, I'm assuming the following here is, a lot of parents and people that want to provide for their family, all these people have this misconception about the money, and yes, money's awesome. It's not everything, but it's right up there next to oxygen, but, to me, money isn't the most rewarding thing about this. The 2 most rewarding things to me about being an entrepreneur is helping people. My father told me a long time ago that when you focus on helping people in return, you have success. And, you might hear that and understand it, but once you fully experience it, it's life-changing. If you can actually help somebody make some extra income or full-time income or change their lives, it's one of the most gratifying things in the world, ladies and gentlemen. But the second thing is lifestyle and freedom. I tell everybody, money doesn't buy happiness, but time and lifestyle sure does. You want to know how your kids, how your spouses spell love? It's T-I-M-E, guys. I want you to think about that. I can't imagine. And if you're one of those people, I understand. I'm not here to talk down on you or that you've done something wrong. I'm just here to tell you that there is a better way. One of my really good friends, he just had a beautiful daughter and she just turned 2 months or 2 or 3 months. And basically his wife is now not on maternity leave. She had to go back to work. And it's like, gosh, he gets up at, 5:30 in the morning because, his daughter, if you're a parent, they wake up at like 5:36, so he's got a half hour to hurry up and get ready. and then wake up with his daughter to make sure they can get food ready, to get her ready to go to daycare, to rush her out and drop her off at daycare. And then you work all day to, get off so you can rush back home to get them from daycare. And my son usually goes to bed around 7:30, so what, you get to spend a whole, 2 hours, maybe 3 hours a day with your children. Oh my gosh. I'm getting emotional thinking about that. I get to spend all day, every day with my son, with my soon-to-be daughter. She's going to be here in April, with my beautiful wife, Amy. I tell people, I get to wake up when I'm done sleeping. I was there the first time my son rolled over, the first time he smiled, the first time he laughed, the first time he walked. I was there for all of that, guys, because of this profession. I got it all documented and recorded. Guys, money can't buy those moments. So if you're the kind of person that, consistently is not having success in this profession, you gotta find your why. You gotta get something that's passionate within you. And when you find that why, that's gonna make you succeed. I wanna help everybody, because I'm assuming a lot of people here are parents. And I wanna show you how fast you can find your why. So just go with me on a quick story, okay? So let's say tonight or whenever you're watching this later tonight, that you realize that, oh my gosh, you're out of toilet paper. And that's not something, hey, I'll just get in the morning. You got to go get it. So you find, the grocery store, the Target that's open late, and, you get there right before they're closing. So the parking lot's pretty empty, and you go in there, you buy your toilet paper. And as you're walking out, all of a sudden a guy jumps from the other side of the car. And I mean, this guy is big. I mean, 6 foot plus, just yoked out, got a scarf over his face so you can't see him. The only thing you can see is like tattoos on his neck and on his face. And he's, and holding a wrench in his hand. This guy is huge, man. Are you interested in fighting this guy? See, I don't care who you are, and most parents are into this. Back in the day when I was a rowdy skater, like, yeah, I'll take this guy on. Now I'm a dad. I'm like, I can't, hey, so in your mind, would there be any way that you could take this guy out? What would you have to do? How would you do it? Are you in the place that you're trying to consider to take him out? Or is it like fight or flight? Let's run back to Target, or, hey man, here's my keys and wallet. Please don't hurt me. I'm a father. I need to get home to my children. Now, sure, there's a small percentage out there, but probably 98% of you are going, listen, not interested. I'm not going to fight this person. Now, same story, but you had to bring your child with you. And as you're walking out to the car, this guy jumps from the other side of the car and grabs a hold of your little kid. Now, what are you going to do? You're like me, I'm taking that guy out. See, what a lot of people in this profession, they get caught up on is the what and the how. Well, what do I got to do? Just tell me the numbers. Can you put together a game plan for me? All these things. Well, how do I do this? That's the next thing, the what and the how. Well, okay, now I know what to do. Well, how do I do it? Can you help me call some people? Can you write up a script? And everybody's focusing on the what and how instead of focusing on the why. Because if you're like me and anybody grabbed a hold of my son, I'm taking him out. I'm not thinking about how I'm going to do it or what I'm going to do it, but they're going down. The same story, the same situation. I'm sure a lot of people heard that story and they're going, no way, I don't even have a chance. I'm a lover, not a fighter. How am I going to take out a 6 foot plus guy that's 300 pounds and, got a wrench in his hand? But once your why's big enough, you don't care about any of that. So if you're a parent and you're watching this, don't do it for you, do it for them. Yeah, money's great, but think about the memories you're going to make with your children, the places that you're going to go, the things that you're going to do. Me personally, me and my wife have made a decision. We're going to homeschool our children. Why? Because I don't want to send him away. I want to teach him and travel with him. And, here's an interesting concept for you guys, and I'm not going off on a tangent, but you can tell that I'm passionate about this stuff, is that, hey, would you learn more reading a textbook or when you went on a field trip? Couldn't it be a field trip every day with your family? And this is the business that can provide that, ladies and gentlemen. No other profession in the world. Lawyers, doctors, yeah, you can make hundreds of thousands of dollars, but you got to work all day, every day. This is a profession that can get you not only that income, but the residual income to take care of your family. So, I guess the biggest takeaways, guys, is, really just find a good group of people to hang around with, to lift you up, and a mentor. Don't give up. Don't give up. If I can do it, you can do it. And if your why is big enough, the how and what will come. So once again, thank you guys so much for having me on the Seven Figure Dad. And Jesse, I've been watching you. I'm just so inspired by everything you're doing. I can't wait to connect more with you. And thank you guys so much. So have a wonderful and blessed day. God bless, and hopefully can connect with you soon. Find me on copthedream.com. Take care.